now. And now we're back. See, that was fast. Could be days later, could be months later, could be years later. You don't even know. That's how this channel works. I might have set up every single thing in my... What if I needed to trick somebody? I just thought of this. What if it was like, I was trying to prove that I was here and not somewhere else? So I did an unboxing video at some point, and then I cleaned up my apartment and went on for like 2 weeks. But then I had to make it look like another part was filmed right after it. So I had to look at that video and say, oh fuck, I need to get a potato that looks exactly like that potato. And put that potato there. And put my NAS back out of that room. If I had to reset the room to look exactly like this, that'd be fucking hard. Like, would I be able to find the same envelope over there from the Department of Defense? That isn't for me, but I don't think that person lives here and it's dressed to this dress, so I got some questions. Wow, that'd be weird. That'd be a hard weird. That'd be a weird, hard weird. Ooh. Okay. So, not sure when this has come out, this video. Possibly after I've done my new NAS build. This, the hard drives, it's this Echo, what's today's date? Oh, she's got the fucking auxiliary cable plugged in. I think it's the 18th. And these are the hard drives I ordered in March. Because my hard drive array, my NAS, my original NAS started failing. And I was like, fuck it, I'm not going to buy Seagate hard drives, I'm going to buy HGSTs. And again, same reason why I couldn't buy anything else fast. HGST was on Amazon, was like, how about we ship it to you by the 23rd? And I'm like, well, it comes with a Molex adapter. That's nice. Anyway, these are 10 terabyte HGSTs, and they are recertified. So they're refurbished. Thailand things. And once I'm done copying everything I own off of this NAS and copying it to this new NAS, I'm going to take the busted ass drive 4, 1, 2, 3, 4U, with all the bad sectors, and I'm going to drop this fucking brand new $220 refurbished HGST drive in there, and I'm going to say rebuild it. And then when the third drive in that array, which is also a Seagate, fails, because it's fucking gonna, and you know it's gonna on the rebuild, because I have double redundancy, I'm going to drop this other 10 terabyte in there and tell it to rebuild. And then I'm going to have 3 Seagates, 2 HGSTs, and then a whole other array of 5 HGSTs, and then we're all going to live happily fucking ever after. And then that NAS, once it's a full clone on this new NAS, I'm going to run them both simultaneously. I'm going to get them to sync all my data, and then that old NAS is going to go to someone else's house. Someone in my family, one of my friends, someone who's got gigabit internet. And then it's just going to retain the sync capabilities. So that if I download, you know, the Konosuba movie, then the Konosuba movie is on my NAS, and on that NAS somewhere else. This way, that's the only way to truly do backup on your own, is to have 2 places. I could put it in the other apartment, but, you know, fire is fire and it doesn't give a shit. This is mildly exciting. Also something I ordered back in like March. Or February. God, I ordered it so long ago. I forgot I ordered it. That's how long ago I ordered it. The world might not even have been going to shit at that point. So, I heard y'all like amplifiers. Well, as much as I'd love to... Hold on, I'm gonna hit myself in the face. Actually, that's pretty heavy still. But it's still significantly heavy. This is the Behringer A800 professional 800 watt reference class power amplifier. And it looks very familiar because it looks exactly like the A500. The only difference is it's class D. It's a digital amplifier. It's like my Crowns. It's actually in a much nicer box than I thought it would be. So I thought, I have my class A, I have my A500 amplifiers, a pair of them, and I want to sell them. I've decided it's like I don't need them. If I want to get more amplifiers for cheap, I'll just get another set of Crowns, or I'm in good talks with Emotiva if I need something from them. So it's time to sell those big monsters. But before I get rid of them, let's see what the new world of Behringer can do. So get a cool Behringer sticker, and then I'll probably sell all this shit in the yard sale because fuck it. Zeos needs to recoup some of that money. I'll tell you this much, it is so much lighter. It actually might be better built than the Crowns, I can tell you right now. The Crowns are not like the greatest built thing ever, like as far as the actual, how the sides line up and it doesn't sound tinny when you're beating it. This Behringer so far is, this could be the greatest amp ever. I don't know. I'll find out. You know why? Because I'm Zeus of Z Reviews. Was having a very detailed discussion on my patronage chat about asking for money for reviews. And it was interesting to see what the community thought about that. They were basically, I put up a poll and a bunch of people anonymously said, yeah, do it. I don't care if you ask a company for $500 to do a review. But then everyone else that was actually physically speaking in that channel was like, no, don't do that. It'll ruin your integrity. So, like, I would kind of like to ask for money because it's like I'm a billboard. I am Zeus the billboard. And why am I putting your shit on my billboard? Wow, this weighs nothing. And they ship it with the binding posts open. I'm assuming they do that because they think they're cool. I don't like the feel of the plastic of that. There are caps on here which have to be popped off. That's so they can ship it. Do you know they can't sell this in Europe or the UK unless they cap those? Because in the UK, there's the power plugs are literally banana plugs. And you could plug them in here, which doesn't make any sense because it wouldn't do anything, but they have to cap it with little caps so that you cannot use banana plugs. Banana plugs are illegal in some countries, which is a suck thing. So I can't really rest this on his ass. I mean, I can. The fascia looks just like mine, only these are black instead of silver, and that's black instead of silver, or this whole thing looks darker. This is like the Batman Dark Knight version of what I have. What I have also has giant, it's deeper and there's giant heat sinks. I'd go show you, but I don't want to touch anything. Remember, no touch face. This is much shallower, weighs nothing with the back of it. Vents on the side and top. No active fan. It says music on that circuit board in there. Power input, it claims 90 watts. It's 800 watts, but it claims 90 watts. We got, what the hell are those outputs called? I had them on the fucking Neutrix something. Whatever those are. We got standard outputs. We got bridge mono. I should have bought a pair of them, but it's 2020. Money gonna be tight for a bit. We have the stereo or bridge mono selection. We have RC inputs, quarter-inch inputs, and balanced inputs. And that's it. The end. And it weighs nothing, and it's really, really nicely made. I wish they would make it so these rack ears were optional, because I'm sure this thing is going to sound at least good enough to just use, like especially on a desk. Like, hey, I got this really hard drive set up speakers on my desk. So he goes, boom! I just knocked the plugs everywhere. It's fine. Oh, the front also has a power button there in the middle. Sounds exactly like my power button. I don't remember if my knobs click. These have a slight, I could feel them detent. Maybe they do. I just don't remember. I see nothing physically wrong with this amplifier. Risk of electric shock. So that's that. Hard drives and amplifiers and coronavirus and all this other shit. And now I'm going to fucking wash my hands and do my dishes because that's what you got to do in this world. Goodbye, everyone. See you next time.